Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Who's channel. Here is the unboxing of my third order from Noman Watches, a brick and mortar store from Singapore. This DHL bag is the signature delivery method they use from that store. Very, very bright and yellow and red DHL lettering. The service aside, the delivery aspect of this company is amazing. So this took literally 3 days from shipping to having it hand delivered to my house here in Boston, Massachusetts. 3 days from Singapore. That's record time. Here we go. Here's another unboxing of my latest acquisition. Once again, my watch addiction is not in check, rather it's the other extreme. Same thing as my very first video ever. Same packaging. Here it is. Nice protective bubble wrap. Can't get any more protection than this. So this box unboxing is of a watch that I kind of already have. It's a GMT 42 millimeter black one. My very first unboxing I ever did to be on YouTube here. But this one is a 40 millimeter Pepsi dial. And the 40 millimeters is like the sweet spot in my opinion, because it's, it works for all wrist sizes. The 42 millimeter, I can wear that without blinking an eye, but or batting an eye is the term. But the 40 millimeter is just a sweet spot for a lot of wrist sizes, for men at least. And it's the iconic Pepsi dial. Blue and red bezel, ceramic, and it comes with the Jubilee bracelet. Sends the bubble Cyclops date. So here it is, folks. Same wrapping paper as what we're used to for Noman. Let's take a look. Squale, again, Italian company. Based out of Milan, but Swiss made. Squale is known for their dive watches, but they got me hook, line, and sinker due to their very nice homage watch line of GMTs that they make. And this will be the homage to the GMT Pepsi Rolex. All right, another thank you note from Noman. You're welcome, Noman. It doesn't look like you guys included the NATO strap like I've seen on other reviews. And this time you guys didn't even include a cleaning cloth. So that's kind of a fail. But I'm just being honest. Here's the carrying case that I have reviewed on my previous watch. Squale, I love these because it's, you could take it to travel wherever you go. Same kind of thing here. Oh, the watch is already out. All right, here we go. Once again, the Squale warranty card on the left side here. Instruction manual, which I don't need. I know how this watch works. And here is the watch, as always. In this nice protective packet. Voila. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. For my first times looking at this watch as an unboxing, Squale, it's upside down. Hold on one second. Nice protective film covering. That will be my unboxing of the Squale GMT. Again, 40 millimeters ceramic dial, Pepsi, homage to the Rolex Pepsis. As I've reviewed before, these watches are not attainable for getting even on the waiting list of Rolex. So, and also I did see one in a store in the New England area for about $40,000. It was a Rolls gold, solid gold with a root beer bezel. But, even if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't buy that watch. I think I could do better to invest $40,000 than to buy a watch worth that much. So this was $7.99 retail on Noman Watches on their website. But I had a $40 discount code, so I bought it for $7.99 minus $40. I'll come back with a more detailed review. But Thanks for joining Hoochie's channel as always. Welcome back to Who's channel as always. Here is, as promised, the more detailed unwrapping and full review of this watch, my latest acquisition. The Squale GMT, I'm going to call it a Pepsi Jubilee bracelet, Sin's Cyclops. Here it is, folks. This is to show how it comes once again. It's all wrapped in a nice wrapper. So to prevent any kind of scratches, I'm assuming, obviously. Nice Squale tag. So now I have experience with this brand because as you know from if you were following my channel from the very beginning, my very first unboxing title, it was partially titled the COVID purchase unboxing. It's a Squale, and I've been wearing it as my daily wear, as I said I would. As me being a pilot, I have been wearing that as my daily wear when I'm flying. And the reason why I purchased a Squale initially was to appease my appetite of having a GMT watch. And why do I need a GMT watch? Because I'm a kind of a history buff in terms of a gentleman's profession. You all know that Pan Am was issued, pilots were issued Rolex GMTs. That's why GMTs came to be out of Rolex. And this watch is homage to the GMT. And, you know, traveling transcons, I do a lot of transcons, or I used to before the COVID anyway. I still do, not as much as I would like now. But I don't have to change the time. You know, otherwise, if I have to change the time every time I go from, let's say, Boston to San Francisco, kind of becomes tiresome. So there actually is a reason for the GMT. I'm actually using it every day. So it's kind of nice for me as a pilot. And I like the look, and I also like the heritage and the history. And that's how GMT watches came to be. And as a professional pilot now, I'm very happy that I get to wear such a watch while doing one's duty as an airline pilot. So I feel very fortunate for that, to be part of that club of aviators. Man, this this wrapping paper is really hard to take out. So I'll come back after I get this off camera. All right, folks, that was a chore and a half. That plastic, all of this plastic right here, it was near impossible to take out, so I just ripped it out Hulk style. I still have another section of the bracelet that I gotta take out, but I'll take that out when I size it. But to continue with this unboxing and the detailed review, I gotta say, I've seen a couple reviews already by other YouTubers online, but man, pictures and video does not do it justice. I'll do a comparison back to back between this GMT Squale and my very first purchase of GMT Squale. This is a 40 millimeter versus a 42 millimeter. And as you can see from my previous video, it's got the Cyclops and has the oyster bracelet. But this has a Jubilee. And the main reason, one of the main reasons I got it was because I have no watches that has a Jubilee bracelet. But as you could tell, let me know what you guys think. You think it's a good quality? I've read reviews where it's a little flimsy, but you know what? So what? This is what? Not even $1,000 watch. And the quality of the Squale bezels, I gotta say, as a owner of a Squale, not showing favoritism, as a watch nut and a geek, check out the case. It's unbeatable. You know, from researching and doing the study of Squale, they used to do cases for Blanchpin. I'm sorry if I'm screwing that pronunciation up. I'm not a big fan of that brand of watch, but it's a very renowned watch brand with history. And I also heard that Squale does, you know, contracted out casework for this huge brand Tag Heuer. So, but I could tell the case design or the manufacturing and the finishing is up there with some of the best of them. Omega, Breitling, or Rolex. I know that's a bold statement, but I'm just saying. you know, to the casual observer, it's amazing. The feel of it is great. As you could tell, this is definitely an homage to the Rolex GMT. But I gotta say, look at the bezel colors here. Is the blue versus the red Pepsi and enamel inlays. It's beautifully done. And you know, other reviewers have also touched on the fact that the bottom bezel, the red part you see here, it's almost metallic. You know, Rolex doesn't even do that. I was like, wow. With let's see, pretty much black, not as black as the other 42 millimeter GMT that I own, but it's or maybe it's the same, I don't know, but we'll come back and address that in my back-to-back review. But it's beautifully done indices, and the gold indices, it's gorgeous, minus the Cyclops. Personally, I'm a fan of the Cyclops, not because I'm a Rolex junkie. It's just, I just like it, but this looks great without the Cyclops. And here's the bezel movement. I've already tested this out off camera, but check this out. Yeah, and I got sweaty fingers right now, but I'm able to grip it, feel the sound. The bezel movement is actually better than the 42 millimeter. It's less stiff, was a lot of issues that other reviewers have said, but yeah, not bad at all. I actually like this sound. I prefer this, some people, watch snobs would say cheaper sound over the Rolex sound, which makes no sound on the GMTs. So yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy I got this. I've been thinking about getting this watch for months now, but I finally pulled the trigger to prove that I am in fact a watch addict. Yeah, so this I will wear as well when I operate my airplane, taking you fine folks from point A to B safely and on time, if not early. But honestly, the milled clasp, it had no problems with wearing it on my other Rolex, the Squale GMT, a signed clasp with Squale. Yeah, this will be not my daily wear. This will be I'll call it my Friday watch. I have a Breitling Aerospace that I got in 2009 to 2010, 10 years old, which I wear on my Friday, every Friday that I fly, Saturday, Sunday. But I'll make this my Friday through the weekend flying watch if I do fly those days out of the week. Thank you so much, as always, for clicking on this thumbnail to join me in appreciating this beauty of a watch. Squale GMT 40 millimeter Jubilee bracelet, since Cyclops. Some people prefer the no Cyclops, so that's great. And the case is just absolutely beautiful. It's a huge homage to Rolex, and you know, that's another attraction to Rolex, is just the beauty of the finishing of the cases. But I gotta say, Squale, for a quarter, not even a quarter of the price, you guys do just as good. The movement's the same. It's the 2983, same as what I've gone over before. I'll go over in more detail the internals of the watch when I do the back-to-back comparison. But yeah, I'm very impressed. This will be getting my wrist time when I work and when I'm off duty as well, especially during the weekends. And the biggest fan that I got going on, that's actually, I think, protective plastic, but I might actually leave that on, be tacky like that. I actually like the blue contrast there. But is the crown. It's so easily manipulated because it's such a big size. I love it. And yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. Thank you, Squale. Grazie mille. And I am truly a fan of Squale. I own 2 Squales now, and I look forward to seeing what other watches that you guys churn out. But so far, I'm very happy. Stay tuned for another review, a back-to-back review, as well as a more in-depth review of this brand, and specifically the GMT that I own. I now own a 42 millimeter and a 40 millimeter. Take care, folks. Thanks for watching Who's Channel. Cheers.